I'm Eleanor Smayati. I'm from PBI 2A. And then I'm here now with my partner. She is my childhood friend, actually. And then uh, we already know each other's for a long time. So, could you introduce yourself first?
Hi, my name is Elvi Charuni Irawati. I'm an English literature student and her friend.
Okay, thank you, Erfi, for taking time for me. Okay, now we are gonna talking about victim blamings that oftenly happens uh out there because many sexual harassment incident, especially for women out there. And I have several questions for you. So, for the first, there are many victims of sexual harassment blamed for what happened by the perpetrator, such as what were you wearing, and then did you fight back? Then did you scream at the time? Uh, there are several blaming that perpetrator give for the victim. So, what do you think about the incident? Because indirectly, the perpetrator blaming the victim.
Actually, it's very sad that people blaming the victim while the victim needs support from everyone around her. The question like, "What are you wearing?" is really make the victim in a very wrong place. I mean, even if she was not wearing the even if she was not covered up at that time, it doesn't make make any right to others or harass her. It's always why it's always the woman's fault and why she didn't fight back. I mean, in that kind of situation, we already know about the physical strength difference. Generally, the men are stronger in physical than women. We know that even it's not if it's not impossible. A woman can be more strong, can be stronger, but in general, men are stronger. We admit that, and this is about the this is about the mental reaction. Why we didn't fight back? We are shocked, right? If you shock, what
Yes.
are you doing? Maybe you are freezing, maybe you are crying, or you can't thinking straight. I mean, it's obviously the abuser fault. That's what I think.
Okay, you think that woman more weak than man because actually man physic more stronger than woman physic, right? And then uh what is the best way to punish the perpetrators that do the sexual harassment and then do the blaming victim?
Actually, I can't decide what kind of punishment that really suit for the abuser or rapist. I think it's already regulates the regulation. It's already on constitutional law, but actually it's not really make them afraid. Um, even the execution, the death punishment, I think is suited for several cases such as pedophile, and if the rapist or the abuser is their their family, I think it's really suitable to execution. I mean, uh, 2 out of 5 years is not enough for for the sake of mental health and the morality. This is very dangerous if the law is not make them upright enough. It will be more case for this kind of case. This is very sad. Women or the girls and even the little boys can't feel safe to to go outside. Even in their home, it's not impossible. The abuser is on their home, such as the father or the uncle can be the abuser.
Okay.
That's
Okay, great answer, Erfi. And so we as women should always cover off our body, prevent sexual harassment, because in my opinion it is uh taken away our freedom as women. We cannot uh showing our expression through our outfit or our clothes. It is such a sad things for women. What do you think about that?
the cover up for from head to toe is only for the Muslim women, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I never, especially for Muslim women, but it's really personal choice. We have freedom, and even though we are wear the mini skirt or anything, it doesn't harm anyone. But your mind, I mean the abuser mind, the rapist mind that can't control their mind is literally harm someone out there. The freedom for wearing clothes is really fundamental. We can't take away from anyone as long as they are wear, for example, a swimsuit in the beach at the beach. That's no problem, I think. Unless if you wear that kind of dress to enter a bank, it's really wrong. But even though if it's happened, it doesn't make any right to harass her who who doesn't match the dress code. The the sexual harassment actually, I believe it's not happened because we are not covered up. We already know that it happens on many religious places where the women are covered up. For example, in Batam, that's very religious place. In Ponpes, I mean, that's that's clearly everyone are covered up, but it still happens, right? So it's the proof that the problem is the self-control. Even in the Quran, I believe the men should control their side, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if the men control their side while the women are not covered up, for example, I don't say that cover up is not wrong. I mean, yeah, in the religion, obviously we are have to cover up, but still, if we are the woman cover up, but doesn't, the men don't control their mind and their behavior, the case of sexual harassment are still happen. While vice versa, if the women are not covered up, but the men keep their side, control their side and control their mind, it won't happen. So it's clearly very wrong to blame the victim. They are already faced the misfortune. That incident very traumatizing. Why we are still blaming her for being a victim? That's really a sad reality.
Okay, good answer. So you think that the victim are not wrong. The problem is abuser mind, and then they are cannot control their self, their mind. So the abuser still abuser, and the victim still victim. We cannot blaming the victim. We are need to give their the victim a justice. Is it right?
Yes, it's not a shame. It's not a shame to be a victim, right?
Okay,
The
thank you
abusive
for
role.
taking time for me. You are such a good speaker, I think, and uh pokoknya terima kasih.
That's my pleasure to help you.
Okay, thank you and see you in December. Bye.
See you.
Thank you.